Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our 2012 Mitsubishi Outlander ES MY13. In this video we're going to go around the outside of the car, going to run you through some of the design points as well as the condition of this vehicle. Across the front here we do have this nice black grille which does slot right nicely between the two headlights here with a bit of chrome highlighting as well, all leading to the centre with your traditional Mitsubishi badge right there. We do revisit that black colour throughout the front of the car and down the side of the car even to help break up the nice copper colour that this car has. We do have a spot for some fog lights down the bottom here and a couple of minor stone chips in the top of the car which I'll point out, which have been touched up for you, but considering that this car is a 2012, it does present very nicely. Coming around now to our first premium alloy wheel, this car does actually have a brand new tyre on this wheel with no gutter rashing, which is really good to see. On our first driver's side front guard, that's what I was looking for, our front guard, we do have this really nice contour along here with our side indicator just built into the guard there, colour-coded side mirror caps as well to really help blend in along the side of the vehicle. We do have colour-coded door handles to go along with the rest of the car. Very minor mark just here, possibly whoever owned this car had a ring while they were trying to open and close the door handle. One thing I will point out to you guys though, this car doesn't have a tint on it. Being Australia with our strong UV rays, that surprises me. What I would probably do is have a chat to Kylie, our pre-delivery coordinator, about getting some tint fitted to this vehicle. We can go darkest legal for you, and it will really help bring down the interior temperature of the cabin, and it will also help give the car a much nicer look. And once again, we continue that black and copper theme down the side of the car. Stopping at our second premium alloy wheel, this one presents just as good as the first one. These are 16-inch alloy wheels with brand new tyres on them and no gutter rashing so far. Coming around now to the back, we break up the copper and black theme around this vehicle with a bit of chrome, which fits in nicely to the headlights, the way they come around the back, and then joining up once again between the taillights, just like we saw in the front of the vehicle, we do have a nice garnish along there, just below the back of our rear window. Underneath here we do have our reverse sensors as well to help with backing up to anything that much easier. Just by pressing on the button under here and giving it a small push, the boot practically lifts itself up. It's very nice and easy to use. In here we do have an ample amount of storage. This is a 5-seater, but it's built off the same frame and chassis as the 7-seater. So you do have the same amount of room you would if you had the 7-seater folded down, but with added storage compartments underneath here. Removing this cap under here does allow us to wind down the rear tyre, which will give us easy access to that without having to crawl up underneath the car. A couple of very minor marks in the back here, but nothing to be too concerned about. Just by grabbing the easy grab door handle here and giving it a little bit of a push, it does close nice and easy as well, so you're not going to be straining yourself to get the boot up and down. As we come around the back of the car here, you'll see we do have a very minor blemish just here near the petrol cap, but otherwise that's all that I've seen on the paintwork so far. We do have our petrol cap here on the passenger side, just above our third premium alloy wheel. This alloy wheel appears to be in just as good condition as the first two, with very minor mark just here. Actually, that'll probably come off. I think that might even be, now that's just a bit of grime left over from when they changed the tyres and put our brand new tyres on, so not even a mark on that wheel, which is good to see. Coming down the rest of the side of the car, a couple of minor scratchings just here, very light into the paintwork, but like I said, I'm going to be picky for you guys and try and give you a really good idea on the quality of the vehicle. Along down here I thought I saw another one, but it was just dust wiped off with my hand, and another one looks like a stone chip just here above our last premium alloy wheel. This alloy wheel appears to be in just as good as the other four, so we do actually have 4 great condition wheels with brand new tyres, so you don't have to worry about changing tyres anytime soon. So what we're going to do now, we're going to pop the bonnet. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the safety, fuel economy and power that you get on offer with this car. By pulling the boot release cap just here on the driver's side of the vehicle, little latch just in the center that we pull across to our left. There we go, popping the support in. Now while I'm going over some of the engine specs, just pay attention to how well looked after this car is. Very clean engine bay. Like I said, this 2012 Mitsubishi Outlander is the MY13, which gives us a 2.0 petrol litre engine, which is a 4-cylinder motor, producing about 110 kilowatts of power or 190 newton meters of torque. With this combination, you can actually get 6.6 litres per 100 k's driven. This is an automatic car as well. With the 63 litre tank, that does mean we get about 950 kilometres on average from a full tank of fuel. If you are to equip this car with a tow bar and electric brake control, you can tow 1.6 tonnes, and you're not sacrificing any safety for the family as well, with a 5-star ANCAP safety rating and 7 airbags. Okay, now moving to the interior of our 2012 Outlander. The interior is in absolutely fantastic condition as well, especially for a 2012 model. Starting at my right here, we do have full electric window control. Light wear just here on the door. Looks like someone's been resting their arm there, but otherwise the rest of the car is fantastic. Bit of this trim just cut into the door here to help break it up. Moving the wheel to the right does show we do have one key with this car as well. Under here we do have our parking sensor button with our traction control and fog light angling switch. Here we've got our headlight control on our blinker indicator. Just moving this over to the left, we do have our front and rear windshield wipers. Steering wheel itself is in fantastic condition with very minimal wear. Cruise control settings on the right and Bluetooth and media here on the left. This car has done 69,000 Ks, but it doesn't appear that way at all, especially not on the interior. On the middle of the car, we do have a nice piano black finish all around our entertainment unit here. This car doesn't have a reverse camera, but what we could do is we can actually remove that and replace it with a unit that does supply you with Apple CarPlay and a reverse camera as well as satellite navigation. But this unit that's still in here does still have a CD player. It is Bluetooth compatible and you can save your presets just across there on your radio station. Just below that, we do have our nice climate control unit just here. Temperature on the left, fan speed on the right, all your modes and switches in the middle. Just down from that, got a little bit of storage with a 12-volt socket just in front of our dual cup holders. Moving just back from that, we do have our nice gear shifter just here, automatic gear shifter. Handbrake just below that, and then here in our center console, by just lifting it up, we do have a nice deep amount of storage. This does just slide in here to make a nice little tray with our USB port as well as a nice 12-volt socket under there too. So the interior of the car presents absolutely fantastically. One last thing I want to point out to you guys, there are a few very minor marks just here on the front of the glove box, but the carpets themselves are in fantastic condition, as is our headliner. As my camera person pans around the interior a little bit, I'm just going to flick over the service history for now. We do have 69,000 Ks on this car. If I open up the service book and just flick through, it'll show us that the first service was completed at 9,000 Ks, 27,000 Ks, 43,000 Ks, 58,000 Ks, and then 69,000 Ks. So we do still have excellent service history on this vehicle as well as brand new tyres. Okay guys, thanks for taking the time to watch our walk around video of our 2012 MY13 Mitsubishi Outlander ES. I hope this video has answered any questions that you have on this vehicle in regards to service history, condition, exterior or interior, as well as some of the features you can get on this car as well. Like I said, this car, brand new tyres, excellent service history, maybe some tint, unique colour, maybe get a reverse camera as well as updating that head unit. To get that Apple CarPlay will bring you right into the current model with just a few little extras that we can look at putting on for you. But once again, I would like to point out that this car, in the condition it's in both mechanically and physically, does qualify you for our premium mechanical protection plan, which give you 5 years mechanical protection for the vehicle as well as 10 years roadside assistance anywhere in Australia. If you'd like to know more about our premium mechanical protection plan, please click the link in the description below. Otherwise guys, once again, thanks for watching our walk around video of this car. Berwick Mitsubishi, customer service is where we thrive, so please give us a call at 9907 0555.